Hello, but welcome back to the United Way 4 match reaction. Burnley 2, Manchester United 2. It ends all square at Turf Moor. The points are shared. Same old story. More points dropped and a chance to go into the top 4. Once again, gone. And to be honest, I wrote a few things down. And I wrote them down. I was some things down. I was seriously pissed off, and I'm not going to say them out because, in the heat of the moment, this and that. Look, this was literally our last. I literally said this was our last chance to finish in the top, to win a game, an easy game, because we have our next league game is City at Old Trafford in the derby. That's not going to be easy. And then it's Arsenal the week after at the Emirates. Look, it would be a Manchester United thing to do to go and beat City. It would, yeah. If we get something at Arsenal, happy days. That'll be incredible. So we are 7th in the league, 2 points off top 4. Newcastle are 6th, Brentford are 5th, Liverpool are 4th. Liverpool have to play Arsenal on Thursday. Oh my god! Who in the God's name are Liverpool playing after Arsenal? Burnley, for fuck's sake. So yeah, Burnley, who are a side that are struggling. Played well. Look, the first goal they scored, the own goal, that was just unfortunate. That was just unlucky for Heaven, lucky for Burnley. But I thought he played well after that. You can see the stats there. We were all over them. There's no way their first shot on target was the goal. No, there's no way. There's no way their first shot on target was the goal. Surely not. No. Let me see. But while Foot Mob was loading up, look, I thought in the first half we were rubbish. I thought we were terrible. Sorry, that's overreacted, but I didn't think we were great. I sort of knew that was going to be a tough one when Burnley scored first. Stats. It was, yeah. Burnley's first shot on target was the goal to make it 2-2. That's just how it is. I think it's been a crazy week for Manchester United, hasn't it? It hasn't been the most exciting week, and it's funny because out of all the worries at the club, this is probably near the bottom. That's probably mad to say, but it's probably near the bottom. Because it's all about an interim, then who comes in after the interim, and then the players. Look, the players, fucking, some of them were shit today. The defender for the second goal, Shaw and Leach, I don't know what the fuck. They sort of just said, have a go, son, have a go. And he had a go, and he scored. Good goal, but if you give a player space and time to shoot, he's gonna put it in the back of the net. That's just how it is. First half we weren't great. Sesko was poor. Casemiro was shit today. Well, it's actually mad that I'm saying that. I thought Ugarte was better than him. Yeah, that's that. That's how shit Casemiro was today. Cunha wasn't great today. Sesko played great and well in the second half. Obviously, you got a brace. I'm happy Sesko scored today, got his goals today, because I feel like players who are low on confidence need a goal, and the fact he got two with confidence is hopefully up there, and hopefully it's a start of something good for Sesko Manchester United, because I like him and I hope he can start banging him in now. But like second half we played quick with more intensity. We scored. We went 2-1 up, and you felt like, right, this is it now. We'll get another goal or two here, and we'll go on to win this game. No problem, no questions asked. And yeah, that's just how it was. The defending for the second goal for Burnley was poor. And I'll be honest, I'd be very surprised, and there's still a long way to go in the season, if we make top 5. Never mind top 4, top 5. Some of these players aren't good. We all know that. Most of them are fucking rubbish. I just feel like it's embarrassing again that we're dropping points to teams in the relegation zone. West Ham, Burnley, and Wolves, we drop points to. And you go from playing relegation sides in the league to then going to play Manchester City. Relegation teams, Manchester City. Don't know what that was there. But look, do let us know your thoughts on the game. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Be much, much appreciated. And follow our Instagram, link in the description again. Be much appreciated. Look, I know I said in the preview on Monday, or Tuesday, sorry. Yeah, sorry, it was Monday, that I think I expect us to play well. I watch we'll go and win now. And sort of today I was processing it when I was out and about doing bits and bobs. I was sort of thinking, when's the last time we got a manager bounce? I mean, probably when Michael Carrick came in. Some would say Ruvan Nistelrooy, but like, yeah. I mean, Ali's going to come in now, and it's going to be tough for any manager. When we're bringing in fucking, a Nagelsmann or a Xavi or whatever you want, or a Solskjaer, a Carrick, a Fletcher. It's not going to be an easy task to do. And they kept showing the camera today to Jason Wilcox and Barada. And I felt sick looking at them. Like, it was their decision to sack Ruben Amorim, obviously. And I'm sort of like, they know fuck all. They look clueless. Like, they look clueless. Even after the match, I love to know what's going through their head after the match. Like, surely they know most fans aren't happy with what happened to Ruben. And most fans who wanted Ruben gone aren't happy with how the way the club has gone. Like, whether people wanted Ruben to stay, go, they're not happy with how things are at the club. And that's just how it's always going to be like that until we're back at the top, competing for the biggest trophies of them all. But at this moment in time, we're nowhere near. We're a long, long, long way away from that, yeah. And it's just frustrating. Like, it's really, these last couple of games have just been frustrating. Like, I would have thought I thought we would have beaten them under Ruben, and maybe we wouldn't have. And I can't blame Darren Fletcher today and things. He basically came in to manage a team who, on basically, it was short notice. Like, it was, couldn't prepare much, couldn't do much. And look, will he? I mean, tomorrow's Thursday. Will we have Ollie in before Brighton? I mean, I've seen something around that Fletcher could be in charge for the game on Sunday, and I genuinely wouldn't be surprised, because that game against Brighton on Sunday in the FA Cup is huge. They just drew against City at the Etihad, which, getting anything against City, whether it's a win or a draw, is a good result. So Brighton be happy with that, and they'd be looking at, draw against Burnley. We can take them. So yeah, and the midfield again, it's always going to be a problem at the club. It's always going to be a problem until it's solved. And unfortunately, I'm sick of talking about it. But I think the only positive out of today's game, the main positive for me, anyways, is Sesko getting a brace. I feel like he needed it, and I hope he can carry on there. And not, I hope we could. I hope we can help him big time. Because at this moment in time, I think the whole club, the whole team, and the whole club is lacking in confidence. And he had a few chances after that, obviously, to get us to win. But and then Shea Lacey comes on, and I thought Shea Lacey had one had two cracking shots. One hit the bar, and then one just went just wide, just before the referee blew the full time whistle. I mean, look, whether he plays or not on Sunday, he probably won't. He probably won't. But look, it's funny because I'm thinking about the match and also thinking ahead because I'm also worried, but I'm thinking about what I mean is when I'm thinking ahead, I'm thinking, what about Brighton? What's going to happen tomorrow? What's going to happen Friday? What's going to happen Saturday? What's going to happen Sunday? What's going to happen Monday? I'm constantly just thinking. Like I'm getting headaches over it, but that's just how it is for every Man United fan at this moment. They're going to be thinking, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? And I think with the games you've had recently, beside take Villa away from it, we should have been winning most of them games. West Ham, Bournemouth, Wolves, Leeds, Burnley. I'm trying to think if I'm missing any more. I think it was them. I think every game we had the previous weeks, they're games that we should have been winning, and the games that Everton as well, should be winning them games. If a team really wants to finish top four, they'll fucking make it their business to win them games. And Brighton are a lot better than Burnley. City are a lot better than Brighton. Arsenal are a lot better than City in this current season. I mean, look, I want to go through our next couple of games actually. But I'm not here to slate Darren Fletcher. I'm not here to. I was about 40 minutes, 30 minutes ago. This probably would have been me going mad at everything and everyone. I just think it's embarrassing, and I don't think we deserve top 4 or top 5 where we're going. And yeah, some of these players are shit. That's just how it is. And Ineos, they can fuck off as well. It's just frustrating though. It really, really is frustrating. We just keep dropping points after points after points, and I don't know. As frustrating as it is, it's going to get to the stage where we're going to be used to it, and that's sad. So, next few games, obviously City, Arsenal, City at home, Arsenal away, Fulham at home, Spurs at home, West Ham away, Everton away, Palace at home. So our next 6 games: City, Arsenal, Fulham, Spurs, West Ham, Everton. Oh, and Palace. 7. If any games that I could see us probably getting something against, the way Spurs are playing, probably. I honestly, the way I'm feeling now, I'd just say just West Ham, but we'll be Spurs and lose to West Ham, and then fucking Palace will be us. We'll play Palace at home, so I don't know. It's just going to be tough. Yeah, I'm not totally ruling out top 4, but I just think with the games we've had recently, we should have been winning them, and they've been frustrating games, and there were games that you're sort of coming at the end of the saying, we were lucky not to lose that game today. And yeah, I'm looking at some of the players today on the pitch. I'm sort of thinking, I need more urgency. We need more fucking get that ball up. And yeah, I was genuinely so fuming after the match. Absolutely fuming, and that's why I sort of the time I set everything up, I sort of calmed down a bit, and I could have had a bit a rant reaction, but I'd say something I'd regret, and then nothing terrible, but you know what I mean. But yeah, look, it's frustrating, and we've had a lot of these previews recently, so I'm sort of just like, here we go again. It is how it is, and at the moment the club's all a mess. The owners are a disgrace. The players piss me off. It's another chance missing. It's another opportunity gone. Look, I don't expect Liverpool to beat Arsenal, but if they do, well, then we're fucked. They were close to beating Fulham if it wasn't for a Reid Worldy at the end. And, like I said, Liverpool are being shit. Chelsea are shit. We're shit. Brentford are ahead of us, who are meant to be done ever since the people that left, Thomas Frank, Wissa, and Bumo, Norgard. They had a lot of players leave and a lot of players come in. New players, new manager. They're fifth. Newcastle, Eddie Howe, Newcastle were, I swore they were near the relegation zone a couple of games ago, and now they're sixth. So, it just gets tough with the games gone by. And as much as, a game against the Arsenal is always really need to win, it's really must win. We need to go for it now. It should be always like that, regardless of where we are in the league or how we're performing. Yeah, I don't know. And CR dropping points seem to be very easy at the moment, but so are we. We need to look at ourselves as well. Other teams that are going, we have to focus on ourselves for once. And you expect by the derby, if Ollie's not manager, interim manager for the Brighton game on Sunday, he'd be definitely there for the derby next Saturday. I think it is 12:30 kickoff. So yeah, next Saturday. At 12:30, I think the last time we played City at 12:30, we beat them under Ten Hag 2-1. Bruno Rashford goals. Yeah, crazy, but let's see. It's going to be interesting. But that midfield, wow, that scares me. Look, one thing about Fletcher today, in fairness to him, and something we didn't really see under Ruben, as much as it's, I'm still a fucking bit annoyed that he's gone, but, there's no going back. I have to move on. That's just how it is. It's a cruel war. It's a cruel game. He did go for it. He took off defensive. He took off midfielders to bring on attackers. He just threw on attackers. He was going for it in fairness, but taking off Cooney and bringing on Xerxes was a bit of a weird one. But I don't know. It is what it is. I can't really fault Fletcher. I can't go crazy because at the end of the day, after the few days that's went by, it's been crazy for him. As much it's probably been a lot crazier for him as much as it's been for us Manchester United fans, because he's had to face the media. He's involved in the club big time. He coaches the under 18, so it's been crazy for him, and he hasn't had enough time with the squad at all. So it's been crazy for him, and it's been crazy for the players as well, I'm sure. But we all know they're the problem. But the problem with that problem with the players, or some of the players, if you want to say, won't be fixed until the owners leave, because they're not going to change. No Manchester United manager, whether it's interim or permanent, can say, "Oh, I think we could do with a back end. I think we could do with this, and this," to the media, because then they'd be gone. Imagine Ollie coming out and saying after the derby next weekend, or whenever he's after the first game manager, whatever game it is. Yeah, I think we could do with a couple of players. I hope I can get back. I hope they do, because if they don't, then I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be tough. Whatever. he'd be gone. And that's just how it is. You're walking on eggshells as a Manchester United manager. And yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. But look, it is what it is. Frustrating times. Been a busy week. I plan on doing a video tomorrow. Probably go up on the Instagram, to be honest with you, because it won't be the most top tier quality video when I'm out and about on a stroll. Just basically talking about the game, wind down a bit more and talk about Solskjaer and anything else that breaks between now and then. And yeah, that's just how it is. I did try to do. I done one on one Tuesday, but lighting was poor, audio was poor. It's not going to be the greatest on a phone, but we'll see what happens. Okay, this has been the United Way. I've been Dean. Please like the video, comment your thoughts on the game, do subscribe, follow our Instagram, link is in the description, and I shall speak to you all on the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.